Hey there, YouTube, everyone in the world. How's it going? Um, I'm re-recording this because it went over 10 minutes, and I'm trying to make this less than a 5-minute video. So I'm here again, complaining about Halo Infinite because there's just problems with this game, and they need to fix it. And I'm gonna highlight to you the issue with these challenges and the real problem behind this game. Honestly, the real issue behind the challenges in general, and it's the besides the fact that these challenges are just, they promised they weren't gonna get in the way of gameplay, and they fucking are. There's no way around. They just are. Constantly getting in the way of you playing the game and having fun. But the problem with these challenges, the problem with the game overall right now, like my biggest issue, forget the gun jamming, forget the spawns that are unbalanced, but forget the fact that there's one new map after 6 months for each game mode for 12, 12v12, 4v4. Forget the fact that there's no new guns. There hasn't been actually a touch to guns other than like the melee for kinetic decrease. Forget all of that stuff that actually are problems. The biggest issue this game has, not lack of co-op campaign, not even Forge, which would really give this game something. It's custom game matchmaking. And this, right? Like this right here, this is the biggest fucking issue with the game. It's so bad. And Forge, like, I thought in the beginning it was like, you know what? If they're not going to have more maps, if they're not going to have more stuff, like if they're not going to add more game modes before the Team Slayer and Tactical Slayer like release for that patch, if they're not going to have any of this game needs a Forge. Here's the thing: if this game has a Forge and it doesn't have a custom game matchmaking, what's the point? What's the point? Can I only play Forge offline? What's the point if I can't actually just go in here and play, like, load up somebody's map, play this with them, and then that's it? Simple as that. So I'm going to explain why the custom game matchmaking is such a big deal. So my challenge before I swapped here was win 2 strongholds. Win 2 stronghold matches. So I not just had to complete a certain amount of a specific game mode. I had to actually win them. Well, let's go to our multiplayer list. Strongholds is not here. The only places where Strongholds is available is ranked and quick play. And up till I'll show a small little like snippet of the last video I recorded. I was recording so long that I actually got unbanned because I was banned because I was constantly just leaving my unranked matches. Although I'm sure I was with people who had a rank and ranked, but I kept leaving. Why? Because this game promotes me, not we. You want to do this because this is the only way you actually unlock stuff from the game. I don't unlock anything through winning unless I'm like Onyx level in ranked. I don't get anything through winning anything here. Nothing. I only get stuff completing challenges. So I had to win strongholds. Well, why did I go to ranked? The only I'll let me show you real quick in the bottom here. It's 3 possible maps that you can play in ranked. You can play strongholds. Out of 5 matches, I didn't get 1 strongholds. I didn't even get to play it. The only other place you can play it is quick play. It's in streets and it's in live fire. Every one of other one of these is not what I need. Attrition sucks. Everybody who played attrition says it sucks. King of the Hill. I don't know why King of the Hill's here. It's got its own thing. Slayer. Why is Slayer here? Slayer is basically 80% of the game modes in free for all. Why not just have regular Slayer? Why not just have teams? Oh wait, there is a Team Slayer. So the problem with this game is the custom game matchmaking. Like if you're gonna have stuff behind the challenges, a specific game mode, and it's not gonna be here, I have to literally wait, pray, and cross my fingers for RNG in quick play or in ranked. And in ranked, I'll get banned, and I'll get banned for a few minutes from other game matchmaking, not just ranked. It's the stupidest thing. I don't understand. Like so many other games have figured this out. Overwatch has loot boxes, but it does it on wins. Rocket League, you can get to choose another fucking any game mode you want to play. Fortnite. Fortnite has one map, a bunch of different type of game modes, and its challenges go through everything there. Apex, same thing. Its challenges do not get in the way of gameplay. I can't just sit back and have fun in Halo, because if I sit back and have fun in Halo and just like sit here and do nothing, and I don't buy the season pass, which I don't want to get fucking epic risk guards. This ultimate weekly challenge is the only hope of getting new stuff for free. So it's like, you want people to play your game, you want people to keep playing your game, you want people to actually have fun and not bitch about stuff. You need a custom game matchmaking. I've been saying this since the very beginning, since before Team Slayer and Tactical Slayer came out in that update. I've been saying it since then. This game needs a custom game matchmaking. I don't know why they're not going to do it. If you're not going to open it up for players to be able to just make their own games, here's Shoddy versus Snipers. Here's mine. Hey, I want to play 6-player free for all in this type of game mode. You know, have it open. If you're not going to have a custom game matchmaking lobby for players to actually make their own, you need to have every game mode here. Because then this becomes ridiculous. This is the shittiest system in a modern day video game right here, if you don't have that. And they don't have it. And guess what? People are bitching about it. So like, I don't want to hear this game is fun. I don't want to hear that it's going to get better. I don't want to hear that they're listening, because they're not listening to anybody. We need a custom game matchmaking. I've been saying it from the beginning. I've heard this opinion before, even though there's so many other major problems with the game, that it's kind of like, well, I would like the game to actually not have gun jams and have the guns be a little more balanced and to have more weapons and more maps and all this other stuff. But this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Rumble Pit left for free-for-all. Why? Rumble Pit's 8 people on small maps. Free-for-all with 6 players. They're different game modes. Why don't you just keep free-for-all here? Where's attrition? Attrition's not here either. So I have to go in quick play and just hope I get attrition as well? Guys, this is really, really... It's going to kill the game. It's going to kill the game. Like, let alone will I ever buy a season. I will never buy a season pass for these people. I will never, ever get anything that involves me going to the store and purchasing stuff for them. Never. This game has not done anything for me as a Halo player. Nothing. It's done nothing. It's done the bare minimum to be a serviceable, playable experience. So, my only hope of getting anything new is through here. And it's a fucking trek, because this stuff does not work if you don't have a custom game matchmaking or all your fucking game modes here. No, and I don't want to hear anything else about it. This sucks. They're not listening. It's like they have no idea what makes a competent video game. Every other modern day free to play game. This does not get in the way of playing this, and it doesn't interact with this in a negative way. If any one of these three, if the game modes or the challenges in any modern day multiplayer game, if any of them are lacking, the other two pick up the slack. Overwatch, this part sucks. Maybe the game sucks, but the challenges don't get in the way. And the game modes are all there. You can have a custom game matchmaking. And the gameplay's fine. Fortnite, if you don't like the gameplay, guess what? The challenges and the game mode stuff is actually really good there. Same thing with Rocket League. If you don't like the challenges you have to do, guess what? The game is fun, and the game modes are all there to play. They need to fix this. I don't even want to play anymore. I'm gonna play some BTB, because now I actually did enough challenge swaps to be lucky enough to get one that I can do really easily. But like, Season 3 comes around and this isn't fixed right here. I don't care what maps they add. I don't care what weapons they add. I don't care if Forge is here. If this is not fixed, I'm not playing the game. Because at that time, the Gundam game is going to come out. That Gundam Overwatch. And that actually looks like fun. So, this is a PSA. This is TU343. I've been a Halo fan since Halo 2. I don't know what else to tell you. If you want to take this as negative criticism, you want to take this as, bitching about your game, you want to take this as I'm completely taking a shit on this total clusterfuck of a game, you want to take that as that, fine, go ahead and take that. But Like, if you're not going to listen to the actual concerns, you're not going to address them, you guys are fucked. I was streaming this game last night, and there was 500 people watching this on Twitch. 500. At the peak, there was 1.5. 1.5K watching your game. Watching. And it went down to 500. It was like 449 viewers. Your game's dying. It's going to die. This is something that will at least make the experience tolerable for people who are playing it. It won't make it any easier. It won't even change the busted, stupid shit that's here or here, which need to be readjusted again. But this, you don't fix this, your game is fucked. And that's on you. So I want to see this game be better. I want to see this game do better. Because right now, like, this is really not any different than month 2. What, 6 months in? This is not any different. They've listened to barely anything. I know people will say they've listened and they'll point out very specific niche things. Spawns aren't fixed. The store is still way too much money. Even though it got like cut in half. The season pass still gives you nothing as a free player. Nothing. For playing your game, I don't get rewarded. For trying to keep your game alive, because I actually have fun once I'm in a match, I don't actually get rewarded in any way. I only get rewarded if I throw money at you. That's if that's how you're going to treat your players, they're going to leave you. Plain and simple.